What the heck is this? This guy making weird noises and such. Anyway, hey, welcome to Mirror Domains! And this is my full live reaction to the wonderful story of Henry Sugar. It's not wonderful life, James. It's wonderful story. We got to change that in our headline. It's wonderful story. The wonderful story. Yeah, so I'm going to have to change that in the metadata afterwards. Hey, guys, if you haven't watched one of these from me before, you know how this works. You know that I can't show you the entire image here on the side. This is a short film, so it's not that long. I just thought I was going to watch it. I might as well turn on the camera and let you guys enjoying the experience with me as it is on Netflix. So I'll explain a little bit more as we get into it. I'm hitting the play button now, and yeah, we're underway. So I don't know who's all in this, but we'll take a look at the IMDb after. It's from Wes Anderson, so expect it to be a little bit stylized. Maybe the right word? Stylized? It's got Benedict Cumberbatch, so that's got my curiosity.
Well, here we are now in the hut where I write. I have everything around me that I'm going to need. Cigarettes, of course, some coffee, chocolates.
Chocolates? Well, I got my coffee right here. Oh, that's Ray Fiennes? That's Ray Fiennes?
So many bits of rubber.
Let's see if I can try to center this a little bit better for you guys. It's very quiet, the way that he's delivering his dialogue. It's what?
Years old, unmarried and rich. To an expensive tailor for his suits, to a shirt maker for his shirts, and to a boot maker for his...
The heater beside him is clicking on and off. Seaweed. There's his chocolate.
All rich people of Henry's type, of course, have one...
Money.
These people employ various methods to increase their fortunes. Some buy
That's
stocks
very
and
Wes
shares
Anderson.
and watch them.
This is the same style as Asteroid City was, with a narrator. And
It's magnificent, so were the grounds. But when Henry arrived that Saturday, it was already pelting with rain. The host and his other guests whiled away the afternoon playing games, while Henry glumly stared out at the drops splashing against the windows.
Henry wandered out of the...
whoops, I left the audio on a bit too long. Guys, if that happens, I'll just come in and mute it afterwards. Ooh. I just got caught up in the dialogue there.
Beautiful antiquated leather-bound volumes floor to ceiling. Henry Sugar wasn't interested. The only books he read were...
Okay, guys, I got to press...
head surgeon at Lords and Ladies Hospital, Calcutta. On the morning of the second...
Dev Patel, right?
Come in, I said.
Ben Kingsley.
Anything?
Gentlemen, I'm a man who can see without using his eyes.
Really? A bold claim. I like this because, and this is why I liked Asteroid City, because this feels very actory, right?
You're holding up.
7,
Once more, I said.
9.
Once more, I said.
No fingers, huh? Imdad Khan, huh?
It is important this job is done by doctors, otherwise people may think I'm cheating.
Oh. It's quickly delivered dialogue too, right? It's very artistic, isn't it? But that's what I like about it. Like it could be done on a stage somewhere, like a stage production. The way that set pieces come in on wheels and stuff like that.
Its eyes. I filled the whole socket and let the dough overlap onto the surrounding skin.
And here's the thing. This is exactly what I said about Asteroid City. It's difficult dialogue. It looks like he's got a wasp nest on his head or something.
I commend you gentlemen on doing such a thorough job.
Imdad.
Like a hornet's nest or something. It's kind of eerie, actually. Almost as if he could see without.
You saw that trolley. This is absolutely unbelievable.
So they doubted him. Shock, disbelief. I like that.
A waiting crowd of 100 barefoot children shouted and surged towards our white-headed visitors.
Okay, but what does this have to do with Henry Sugar? It's fascinating.
I can't bring myself to believe it, Dr. Marshall said.
I can't bring myself to believe it.
Still could be an elaborate trap, a ruse.
inside Khan's hands and a length of cotton thread in the other.
Ooh.
An enormous...
Hear the difference in dialogue?
Wooden stool while he removed his stage makeup.
You're curious, Doctor, am I correct?
In his ears. Hey, I got a little bit of ear hair.
Spoke it.
Okay.
Traveling theatre company. That was in 1886. I was 13 years old. For 3
So he is bald, wearing hairpieces. Like Dalsim. He's not even on frame.
all alone. That was enough for me.
Was that fun,
I
Cumberbatch?
dashed a disciple of the great yogi himself, and on his way at that very moment to visit his master.
Hmm.
Pounced upon, thoroughly thrashed, and eaten in
I like how the set is changing behind him. And the puppet show above.
him, very quiet, keeping at least 100 yards behind.
Okay. As fascinating as this is, what does this have to do with Henry Sugar?
My heart jumped. There was a small water hole next to the nearest hut with Great yogi came out of his hut and sat cross-legged on the mat.
That's cool. That's a cool set piece.
"12 inches, 15, 18.
Timestamp 14 minutes, coming up to the 15-minute mark. Hmm.
A great yogi isn't meant to lose his temper and fling bricks. The old man was
Oh.
The mind is a scattered thing. It concerns itself with thousands of different items at once.
Okay.
It
20
may take
years.
longer. 20 years is the usual time if you're able to do it at all.
Not you.
Think of just one object.
Okay.
Visualize it. See it before you. In a few seconds, your mind will start.
Well, so he's talking about meditation, right? Yeah. Okay. I want to save this moment. 16 minutes. I'll let you know who I was thinking of. Just to think on that one thing for 1.5 minutes.
a queer little feeling that when I closed my eyes and looked at something hard with fierce intensity, I could see the outline of the object I was looking at.
Hmm. Okay, so it's explained through meditation.
I bought maps and navigational charts and pinned them up all around my room.
8 years. Is this a series or is this just one short story? Because I'm wondering where the heck is Benedict Cumberbatch? I like Ben Kingsley, but where's Benedict Cumberbatch? If this is only 30 minutes. Yeah, which part of the body is, well, your brain. The eyes are part of the brain. We know this.
This incredible man must not be ignored, I thought. I started transcribing with great
Is Dev Patel wearing a mouthpiece, like dentures or something?
Someone died.
Who? Of course, I already knew.
He died. It's weird that Cumberbatch's top billed, and we're just halfway now. We haven't seen him at all. That's why I'm a little bit worried. That is this supposed to be a series or? That's that. Okay, what was the point of that then? Okay, there he is.
Now that is extremely interesting.
All right. So he's going to steal a book from a library, huh? That tells that story?
Trained himself to read the value of a playing card from the reverse side.
To train himself how to read the cards from the other side, right? Hmm. Yeah,
Everything
that's
happened.
very Wes
His mind
Anderson.
went absolutely
Okay.
blank. His brain ceased.
So he's trying to learn the skill. The frame rate, it's shifting from side to side.
The one in a billion gifted with the ability to acquire yoga powers at incredible speed.
Yeah.
Card design in the world. He now shifts his concentration from the pattern itself to the other side of the card.
There's just something about the manner of Benedict Cumberbatch, the way he holds things, the way that he talks.
Fingers quivering, he picks up the card.
He's done it. So what could you use that for? Blackjack? Poker, I suppose?
to reach it. It takes 4 weeks to get from 10 seconds to Henry goes straight through the pack, timing himself with every card.
Hmm. Three years to figure out that skill, huh?
Job it was to never forget a face. Henry ascended the marvellous wide
£10,000.
hens around a feeding hopper. Men with crimson faces, cigars between their lips, counted their
Yeah, he did, Arglass. He didn't. Young-ish man, Ben Kingsley.
and there was arithmetic in his fingers. He picked up a wedge of 25 pounds.
Yeah, you stand.
The next player. Wait, said Henry. The dealer paused and
Yeah, if you hit a 19, it is suspicious.
the dealer shrugged and dealt it. The two of clubs landed neatly in front.
It's kind of like something's wrong here. Yeah.
One. Henry caught the look in the dealer's eyes and realized at once he'd made a silly.
Yeah. It was too much. It was too obvious. What you needed to do is see the card that is underneath the dealer's hand so you know what you're drawing against. Just increase your percentages.
World.
Oh?
Interesting.
Yeah. What do you do with it now? Yeah. You can use it for more than just cards. Clot? Yeah. Blood clots are so scary, man.
Terror. He knows a large blood clot which is broken free and is traveling in the vein will has to be protected. Still must be protected.
Hmm. Yeah, what do you do?
He was a puzzled man. He couldn't understand why he felt so little excitement about this tremendous.
And the whimsy is putting a smile on my face. Yeah.
Another thing, was it not entirely possible the process he'd gone through to
Yeah. Yeah. Money's pointless. Well, buy the things that you need, like a house and food and stuff. But like beyond that, like what more is there? 10,000 or $100 million yachts? What does it buy you? You can buy companionship, maybe, but it won't be genuine, right? So what? You.
You! It's a present! Keep it!
So he's just throwing it all away? Everybody's stopping to pick up the money? It is a curious thing. Like, if you got all the money in the world and are available to make this much money in the world, what happens if you just gave it out to everybody? Like, what would happen if Elon Musk just said, "Here, everybody, here's all my billions of dollars."
giving away some money? I do beg your pardon. I won't do it again. They'll soon go away, I'm sure.
Evidence.
In the little book.
Check it up. They'll tell you it's true.
The policeman lowered the book.
It's the hat, guys. I look. The hat is.
You're lucky enough to win yourself a tremendous big sum of money like that and you want to give it away. You don't.
That charity, yeah.
That the policeman stomped down the stairs and banged out of the front door. Henry didn't move. The policeman's words in the
Yeah, if Musk or Gates just decided, here's all my money to a whole bunch of random people, everybody's going to get even $10,000. $1,000. What would that do to society, right?
sum of money each and every day of my life from this moment forward.
2.
£3.25 million. 5. I'll keep moving.
Listen. So he is.
I don't think it would be corny at all. It would be, I think,
Okay.
wonderfully stupendous.
Nice tash.
John Winston was Henry's accountant. He'd also been Henry's father's accountant.
Is that Dev Patel again? He could be the richest man on earth.
house. I must find another house in Switzerland. I must take the kids out of school. These things take time.
Timestamp 35 minutes. If everyone had money, prices would go through the roof, inflation would skyrocket, the richest assets would be devalued. It would just become pointless. What's the point of money then, right? We would use something else to have life work. It's noble. That's what I would do if I had those powers.
Now, how do I know all this? Good question. I'll tell you. I don't know how he chose me. He probably had a list of writers and stuck a pin in it. It was secret no longer. Henry was dead and would never enter another casino.
Gypsy House?
One last question, I said. You keep calling him Henry Sugar, yet you tell me...
Just call him Henry Sugar. Is that it? It was written by Roald Dahl in his writing, but at Gypsy House in the Great Missender, Buckinghamshire, between February and December 1976. So they're trying to allude that some humanitarian did come along and do that. It's just a tale of, hey, money doesn't always necessarily lead to greed, right? You can do wonderful things with it. Like buy Twitter and run it into the ground. Forgive me, that one was just out there. But yeah, interesting. It's not exactly what I thought it was going to be, because you saw from the marketing and from the posters and such, Cumberbatch is like front and center, and he doesn't really show up. Like, he's there in the start in the library, but then his story doesn't really start until halfway. And Ben Kingsley actually shares, if not more, screen time. Very interesting. And I saw what you said there in the live chat, Art Glass Vikings, about this is a 4-part series, including Ratcatcher, Swan, and Poison, adapted from Roald Dahl. So I'm guessing he'll do more. It's great. I liked it, and I'll tell you, because I have worked on the stage before. I am familiar with the techniques of like having sets move in and out, and that's part of Wes's style too, that he brings into all his films. Because like there were elements of that kind of thing in Asteroid City that was out earlier this year. My criticism, if I have one, is that everybody's dialogue, which is difficult to say and convey, I'll tell you that straight up, and had to have it done so well from these master actors as Cumberbatch and Kingsley are, it's all the same. It's told very quickly. I said this, I did that, and they're all talking to the camera. So for some, that may be off-putting. Like it may be kind of like it doesn't feel fresh and from each character to another. But that's just the style of the way that this has to be played out, right? There's a pace and tempo to everybody's dialogue here, and all the actors did a great job of matching that pace and tempo. But like the production design here, like of the puppet show above him while he's talking and stuff, that is awesome, man. And it is artistic, right? Very stage-like, and actors would be drawn to work like this because it feels like well, yeah, you're saying the dialogue in a very particular way, but you also get to like workshop how you're moving and such like that. You could tell that people who got this assignment, they were happy to do it, man. Because this, as an actor, you're flexing here, right? You're showing, hey, this is hard dialogue, but still, and even Dev Patel did good in this too. It's just, yeah, and even Ray Fiennes there. It's good. I like it. Elon Musk, not so stupid. He saw a vehicle for toxicity and decided to take it down a crazy path for self-destruction. I like to think he was doing it on purpose, but who am I kidding? Yeah. Sorry to throw a little shade at Musk there, but overall, guys, what did you think about the wonderful story of Henry Sugar? I liked it. So let's go over to the IMDb here. 7.5 on there. Who else is in this? Rupert Friend was in this. Richard R. Ayoade. I don't know. Jarvis Cocker was the canasta player. I guess the only other criticism is that there was a lack of females in here, but that's Wes Anderson's not. He cast for what the roles called for. Could you have gender swapped somebody? Maybe, but yeah, would have been cool. It would have been cool to see like a Reese Witherspoon in there or something. Maybe he'll work with one of them next or something. What it does kind of make me want to do is watch Asteroid City again. Because it was like that, where there was a narrator talking to the screen every now and then. But it was Edward Norton in West City in Asteroid City that did that. So, what are people saying? 97 by critics, 77 by the audience. So I'm guessing the audience is maybe taking fault with some of the criticisms that I had. I overlooked that because I understand what he's trying to do and stuff like that, right? The Guardian said the film is intriguing, even exhilarating in its way, and maybe no other director could have represented the material as well. Empire magazine said a delightful first installment in a planned quartet of short films, Anderson and Dahl's sensibilities continuing to be a match made in heaven. Take a look at somebody who didn't like it. I guess we only have time out here. Anderson grants his audience a sense of cozy complicity via fourth wall breaking asides, but there's not much to get purchase on in a thinly sketched morality tale. Thinly sketched? I don't know if I would go that far. Anybody else who didn't like it? Hannah Strong. For devotees, it's a delightful little morsel, lovingly brought to life as only Anderson knows how. Yeah. Alonzo liked it. If Asteroid City was writer-director Wes Anderson's love letter to the stage, his new Netflix short pays homage to stage craft with flats, backdrops, props, and even hair and makeup changes fly in from the wings. Yeah, I like that. So, from the audience. This movie is bad. My TV committed suicide, just jumped off the wall, so they didn't like it. What a let's see, who, somebody else who didn't like it. No one else there. Okay. Well, this movie's so bad. Give me a little bit more than that to chew on. It is interesting. So it was just a little thing here, guys, that I thought, it's short. Let's try it out. Let's see if it's good. Richard Lowadi was the voice of the pirate robot in Mandalorian, and he was in The Watch with Ben Stiller. Lowadi. Is that who? No, that's, I don't know who the heck that is. Huh. Okay, fine. All right, guys. What did you think about that? If you like this kind of stuff, you like these watch-alongs, as I said, tomorrow, well, we're starting in a new season of Survivor watch-alongs. We did a trailer reaction for something called May December. Very shocking. And it's like, once you find out what that trailer's about, it's like, you know, they really made a movie about that, huh? We got a full reaction of Black Hole up on the channel. No One Will Save You. We just watched Ahsoka episode 7. Suspect X is up on the channel. It Lives Inside movie review. And of course, we do movie news throughout the week, 2 or 3 times, where we talk about all the trending movie news headlines of the day. It's everything movies here, guys, on this channel. If you like this kind of stuff, I hope you do. Yeah, including my reviews for Asteroid City. So go check that out if you want. All right, hit that thumbs up button. I'll see you next time. You're watching Mirror Domains. Oh, whoops. I was going to show you what what I look at. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Okay. So, no. I got to turn the camera around. Okay. Oh, God. That's a good way to break a phone. Oh, God, James, I'm breaking everything. All right, so you're not going to be... No, you can't see it. You can't see it. Oh, you can see it a little bit. You can't make it out. It's Taylor Swift. There you go.